turn to the latest on that deadly terror attack in New Orleans. Authorities no longer believe there are any other suspects. CNN obtained new doorbell video that appears to show the suspect, 42-year-old Army veteran Shamsuddin Jabbar, before the attack, unloading his rented truck outside the Airbnb that he had been using. As sources tell ABC News that other videos show Jabbar placed explosive devices in the area himself and then changed clothing. This is a live look at Bourbon Street, which is back opened. It reopened this afternoon, and we're learning more about the 14 people killed, including those with ties to our area. We have two reports tonight. Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson is live in Midtown. First, though, Dan Krauth here in the studio with the latest on the investigation. Dan?
Sandra, a lot of new information here. The FBI says this was a premeditated act of terrorism. They also walked back statements they made yesterday, now saying they believe the driver acted alone. A doorbell camera appears to show Shamsuddin Jabbar in action before the attack, moving things from the white pickup truck parked outside the home he rented. Later, surveillance video shows that truck turning onto Bourbon Street, and then another view, the speed at which it was traveling.
We have dozens of people that got hit by this car.
In the hours before Jabbar drove through the crowd and then opened fire, the FBI says he posted numerous videos on social media proclaiming his support for ISIS.
He was 100% inspired by ISIS.
Also, just hours before getting behind the wheel, federal agents say Jabbar placed two coolers on the street with explosive devices inside.
We did obtain surveillance footage showing Jabbar placing the devices where they were found.
No one was injured from the devices, but 14 people killed and more than 30 others injured from the truck attack and gunfire. Steel security barriers on the street were not working at the time because they were in the process of being replaced for next month's Super Bowl.
We have reinforced the area.
At this point, agents now believe Jabbar acted alone.
We're confident at this point that there is no accomplices.
Meanwhile, we're learning new information about the suspect, an Army veteran and Texas native. His brother telling ABC News he was loving, humble, and isolated, and also said his actions do not represent the Muslim faith. The FBI is looking to speak with anyone who knew him. So far, they followed up on more than 400 tips.
I directed my team to accelerate these investigations so we have answers to our unanswered questions. They're making every single resource available to get the job done.
Police recovered 3 cell phones and 2 laptops connected to Jabbar. They're analyzing the devices to see who he communicated with before the attack. All of this happening at the same time police work to secure the city for the Sugar Bowl, which kicked off this afternoon, just a mile away from the terrorist attack.
Right now, this is one of the safest places on earth.
In one of Jabbar's online posts, he said he joined ISIS before this summer. He also stated he initially planned to harm his own family and friends, but decided against it because it wouldn't carry out the kind of political message he wanted to send.